Hi everybody, welcome to our latest video. Today's offering is this rather gorgeous looking Aprilia RSV 1000R. This is an early edition of the second version, I guess. So the RSV are replacing the original RSV Mille. This particular bike, as you can see, is a 53 plate. It's an early 2004 53, and this particular model came out in 2004. And as you can see, she's in the previously MotoGP Fortuna colours, the Spanish cigarette company. And I think you'll agree, that looks absolutely fantastic. As I say, she's a 2004 53 plate. She's covered around 16,500 miles. The reason we say around 16,500 miles is many of you will be aware that these Aprilias unfortunately do suffer with clocks resetting themselves. The instrument panel, as you can see, or the odometer, shows 407 miles. Sadly, that reset itself back in February when the previous owner replaced the battery, but we do have documented MOT history to show that up until June last year she'd done 15,500 miles. So we believe the total mileage is about 16,500 miles. Can't be any more accurate than that. But I think more importantly, it's about how a bike looks and how it rides. And this particular example rides absolutely beautifully. I've actually used it as a bit of a project over the last few days. It's been gloriously sunny and warm, so we've actually been outside titivating this particular bike. You can see the pictures on the Facebook page, but she's been stripped down. As you can see, we've replaced all the discs have been off. We've replaced the disc mounting bolts with stainless steel versions. The calipers have all been cleaned with a toothbrush, and we've fitted fluorescent wheel tape to the front wheel and the rear wheel. We've also fitted new rear spindle nut and chain adjuster bolts, as well as stainless steel brake rear caliper mounting bolts and pinch bolts. The most obvious thing that you may notice on this particular bike is she's got a brand new pair of Bridgestone BT016 tyres. Ideal tyre for this type of super sport bike, and they are literally, as you can see, still got the stickiness on them, so they need to be running at some point. So this particular bike, she's standard from a performance point of view, other than these stubby Delkovich exhausts. Now again, these were put on by the previous owner just a few months ago. We do have the standard exhausts if you prefer your bike to look standard. I think these look really good, and boy do they sound fantastic. Really loud. We do have the baffles, so it might be an idea to have the baffles fitted back in. I'll start her up for you in a moment. She's got a part service history, but I think more importantly, very recently she was taken over to Racetech Engineering in Dunmow, and she had a coolant flush, oil and filter, number of other things, general tune-up, but she also had valve clearances checked and adjusted, which for those of you that know your bikes will know that that's an expensive service in anyone's book. So we've got a receipt for about £550 for that, and you'll see she's also got some nice gold anodised levers and R&G bar ends. So I'll just start her up for you. Just excuse the camera while I do so. there you go. So for obvious reasons we're not going to leave her running for too long without those baffles in. But she's a 2004 53 plate Aprilia RSV R, covered around 16,500 miles, had an awful lot of attention to detail bespoke on her this week, lots of money recently spent, and she's available at 3,995. Hope you enjoyed the video.